Okay, so read this letter here. Spent 30 minutes trying to figure out how to progress this quest. Finally figured it out because I just had to read this letter. Okay. So now we can get on up out of here. Go back to the temple, I think. No. I have to go back to the brothel.
I'm here. I won't let anything happen to you. Give me strength.
Human boy insisting on playing his acoustic version of High House of Wonders again.
Don't fret. You don't have to think about the queen.
Another case closed. Hang on a tick. I recognize that face.
I don't like this thing.
You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found? A Baal plot? You as well? Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory? Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the O, and you'll need this pass. Well, what?
I don't like that thing.
Don't fret.
Frank.
You don't have to think about it.
Was that human boy insisting on playing his acoustic version of High House of Wonders
Now, that there's what can hooch? Ah, forget it. Mark, you got it. But the new hooch is off limits. Can't have the mammal leakage down my throat if I go burning yours.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
I hope this is important. For your sake.
Pleasure to serve. Could beef you up. Sharpen your... Damn. The gal knows what she wants. First one's on the house. So, don't come bawling to me if your big toes fall off or your tongue coils in a knot. Might be... But... You poke some folk hard enough, they're bound to squeal. And Mamselle Elmira there looks about ready to burst. Caress, caress. The Mamselle's brainchild. Wet your tongue, soak your skin, get the attention you want, and avoid the attention you don't.
I want to give it a good rump. Physical, it's a state of mind.
Doesn't make any sense.
I love honey. I love honey so much.
Enjoyed it.
So we can kill 2 people and get the access to the Temple of Baal. That sounds fun. We're definitely going to do that. Well, I think at this point, let's go to our handy dandy camp.
Well, are we ready for the road one? You're sure?
Well, hello. What can I do for you? Lead up.
Alright.
Let's go to Khan's Doctor. He has the most fabulous scent. Actually, it's perfect for a show.
Invented the steel watch? No, he merely offered patronage. What they wanted
You told me the armor was a bargain.
In a word.
Yes, but they were competitions, which makes things
Almost painfully so. My body
You're
burned.
not wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
But the person with you, they enjoyed it.
Enjoyed it. Sir, I had no less than 2 maidens and a bachelor clawing at my door the very next day.
The ladies are talking out their asses.
Yes, darling, it's very leather-like.
How long do the effects last?
Yeah, we're going to see the devil.
Dinner with my...
Forgot where he was at though. He's right here. Or am I? Facing the wrong way. Story of my life. Or so I thought I was facing the wrong way. Alright, yeah, he's to the right. He's to the right, he's to the right, he's to the right!
Like what?
Right here.
I don't know. But I'll know it when I see it.
Staying in a brothel.
It's got private rooms, music. But don't worry. Everyone is Sharess's caress.
Confuses me for a member of staff.
Dude, they have been having this argument for days. And they've said the same thing over and over.
It's just impressive to need something like this. Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical. It's
Devil's Den.
Devil's Den.
When you met the drowned.
underestimate the Forgotten Prince's closest sword, devil.
This is
You
really
must
nice.
hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
You must help me, Raphael. For the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss.
Dang it, now I wish
These
I would have
guests
brought...
may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do.
I should have
And
brought the
unlike
other
you,
Githlanki.
They have something of value.
Hold on. I didn't know that.
Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must.
Hold on. I gotta bring old girl with us. I didn't know that the dude was gonna be here. Ow! That hurt. I'm old. Ow. It hurt my chest. How unfortunate. shouldn't need Shadowheart. You can stay here.
May the darkness protect you. If you're sure. Fine.
Lae'zel, come with us. Your people are waiting.
The traitor. It is done.
See how this goes.
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it.
You must.
Hush, and unlike...
Lae'zel, whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
Dang, what happened to this guy's face? He got messed up.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
Oh, what'd he do to her?
Do not have it.
What is going on here?
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
Oh, now that's some powerful stuff.
Wouldn't that be exquisite? But no. I'm afraid the tadpole is still there. But I did shut out your other visitor for a while, so we can enjoy some privacy. The Illithid can't hear us.
I trust the Illithid more than I trust you.
Oh, come. It's the reason you're in this predicament. And I'm your only way out of it. Indulge me, and at least hear me out. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you, and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though.
I don't know why I'm not my own character. This is getting really confusing. Oh.
Very perceptive.
Is he only talking to her? I guess because she was the one that was in the conversation? I don't...
I can give you the means to break him free. To Illithids, yes. He would gladly execute the Emperor. But to you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain. No. Orpheus is the only reason you're still alive. The Emperor is abusing the gift for its own ends. And it's doing the same to you. You're nothing more than the beast of burden that will transport it to the Elder Brain. An ox requires food, and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. But if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now. Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return.
Lovely deals with the devil, which is also true what he just said there. It's very convenient that we have what he needs, and then he had already set up, you know, what he was going to need for when someone like us walked along. This is how magic with a K works, people.
You really do think highly of yourself. My sights are set on something much more valuable than your soul. Succulent though it will be. I want the crown that dominates the Elder Brain.
That makes sense.
Perhaps there's another way to take the hammer. A way into the seat of Raphael's operations. The House of Hope.
I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Carsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization.
And they were on level with gods.
I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting, and Carsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Carsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me.
I'd rather have Miseril as the Archdevil Supreme.
I am no mortal, and I do not fail. The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years, for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play. Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of their whole scheme. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could break Orpheus from his prison and bleed him dry. But what would become of your protection from the Absolute? And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Karsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
Oh, I'm sorry, you were serious? The crown has laid low all who attempt to harness its power. Archwizards, emperors, gods. It would tear you apart.
I hate that she's leading this conversation.
I won't stop you. But time is running out. So don't stay away for long. If you see reason, I'll be here.
Right up until the moment the world ends.
Careful, I'm behind. Go.
He has something else to ask you.
My favorite future clients. Are you ready to accept my kind offer? Of course. I give you the... You give me the crown. Still, I'll wait.
Okay, he doesn't ask him anything.
At least things have stayed interesting.
I literally just took you right to Raphael and I did not do a cutscene of any sorts.
We cannot slay the traitor prince unless we loose him from his astral prison. The means to do so was within our grasp, and you refused it. Why? I wanted to follow the open valley, the easy way out. You chose the brambled path.
Yeah, choose the easy path, and then this dude's gonna kill you probably later.
I admire you for it. First, we slay Voss, the traitor who seeks the end of Queen Vlaakith's glorious reign. Then we find our way to Raphael's house.
If Orpheus was so great, how did Vlaakith imprison him? I mean, let's...
Smash Orpheus's bonds and
must not be
slice
that
him
great.
open on the spot. Vlaakith Barnazin. Vlaakith Ixaith. Vlaakith will reign eternal.
Okay.
Seems simple enough.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. I can understand that. There's reprieve in solitude. But it's concerning that something could intervene like that, especially when we are so close to the Elder Brain. Do you have any idea what it was?
See, you always tell people the truth to see what their reactions are. And then when you see what their reactions are, that's how you start to figure things out.
Raphael. Well, thank you for your honesty. Of course, I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you? Giving a devil what he wants sounds like a brilliant idea. And what did he offer you in return for bringing it to him? I am glad you had the sense to turn him down, but it certainly does matter. Anything that threatens our alliance threatens our chances of defeating the Elder Brain. So I ask you again, what were the terms of the deal?
I don't like this guy. You don't have control over me.
An horrendous deal. Imagine a crown of sufficient power to dominate an Elder Brain atop a devil's head. You would be trading one apocalyptic event for another.
Yeah, I kind of know that. Obviously.
And for rejecting him.
Just freaking jump out of the frying pan into the fire.
The devil is like a cockroach. No matter what you do to it, it will always come back. I doubt this will be the last time you are approached.